video. What made me leave a guy that I thought I liked one time was because I realized I'm not willing to do anything for this man. If this man is sick and dying, I would walk away. I would leave him. And that's when I realized, because he was a nice guy, he didn't have a downside. I just didn't love him. He was nice, he was good, he had money, he had everything, he was willing to provide for me, he was there when I needed somebody to talk to. But I realized that I'm just with this guy for the comfort that he brings. I wasn't in love. I just loved what he brought to the table, and with that I had to walk out. I had to tell him, yo, see, I'm going. And I was like, who is he? Who is better than you? No. There's nobody in my love, but you deserve somebody that loves you for who you are. That's just what it is. And yeah, that's how I let that die. And hopefully I pray he finds someone that will love him properly. But I just wasn't the girl. I was going to the gym. And I wouldn't like anybody.
So how you see the matter?
Well, that's somebody who is being honest. Like people who are honest, it takes a level of self-awareness for somebody to know what they want, to know first of all, to know who they are, what they want in a particular situation, and project exactly that. And I think it's really a considerate thing to do, to be able to be transparent about how you feel about somebody and be honest about it. And kind enough, emphasis on kind, and kind enough to tell the person that, look, I like you, it's great, but I don't feel you as much as you feel me.
Yeah. But there are some people you tell that wouldn't take it that way. They'll feel upset about the whole thing.
About being told the truth.
Yes, about being told the truth. There are some people, they don't just like hearing the truth. When you tell them the truth, they can't really handle it.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm in a relationship with somebody and they don't like me as much as I like them, or they don't love me, and they tell me, Theo, look, I don't love you as much as you'd like me to, or as much as you love me, or as much as you'd like. And I'd be upset about that.
Yeah, some people would be upset about it. Those that don't really like that being sincere and the rest. Some people prefer you just keep it hidden and just keep the whole relationship going and the rest. You understand?
Are you talking about being hurt by the truth, or by this truth, or the fact that they told you the truth? You're upset about, like, legit. You're saying some people will be upset that they were told the truth.
Yeah,
I can't relate.
Legit. I understand.
I can't relate.
Some people will tell you that. I've seen some people like that they'll come up, how you wouldn't have said this, you would have just left it, and we keep this going here and there, which doesn't really make sense. If you think now, the thing not really counts.
Okay, see what I think the problem might be. I think it's people not being able to handle their emotions properly.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Because when something like this happens, we want closure. Let me bring it back a notch. See, if you like somebody, let me see this from the guy's perspective now, from the other person's perspective, for how and why they might feel upset or call it upset, as opposed to calling it what it is. They are hurt.
Yeah.
Right? Now, if you like somebody, you expect them to like you back, and they don't. They really don't. If you say you get everything, maybe you're well-to-do, you're good. You can be well-to-do. You can be good people. You can be a hopeless romantic.
Yeah.
You can be a kind person, and still not receive the amount of love or the kind of love you expect the other person to give you, and it is still okay. It took me a while to understand that, you can give your best and still not get what you want.
Yes. Some people feel that.
Now, if you hear what she said, it was her. It has absolutely nothing to do with you. It took me a while to understand that most of the decisions and choices people make have absolutely nothing to do with me. If I have loved you, if I have chosen you and I have loved you to the best of my knowledge, or the best way I can, if I'm good to you, if I'm kind to you, if I respect you, if I honor you, if I honor my relationship with you, and you come and say, look, I don't feel you as much as you'd like me to, I don't love you in return, it takes someone, like I said, who is self-aware and to an extent kind enough
Yeah.
to tell you the truth. And then you come and tell me that, Omo, I think buy you motor.
If you buy a Rolls Royce.
Look, I'm happy you're telling me the
Yes,
truth.
yes. To avoid you wasting your
My
time.
time. Why would I get upset about that? So that's that thing I said about people not being able to handle their emotions.
Yes.
If you contain your emotions, if you understand yourself, if you are a solid person to a certain extent and you understand yourself, you understand how you feel and what it is you feel at every point in time.
Yeah.
Right? If somebody tells you something, your mind, your emotions should not translate that to what it is not. If you tell me the truth, I will always appreciate the truth because what you have done for me is you've done me a great favor. You have not wasted my time. And see, let me tell you the advantage of this thing she has done for the person. It's more to his advantage than he thinks because she for sit down there, they chop the guy money.
Yes, because she actually said that the guy was really good. You understand that he doesn't really have a downside that she could even hold on to that. This is the reason.
Brings me back to what I said. It takes somebody who is self-aware and to an extent kind to tell you that level, to be honest and tell you that truth. Because most people will sit there, eat your money, waste your time, and hurt you. They will still, if that hurts, you don't want to feel, you will still eventually feel it.
At the end of the day.
At the end of every level, because even if this person doesn't tell you the truth, as long as somebody does not love you the way you want to be loved, even while you are in the relationship with them, you're going to feel that pain every day.
Yes, definitely. You're going to feel them. I'm talking about on our own part. If you should look at it this way, if she not really come out and I tell that guy, say, oh boy,
you're not going to know.
I not really love you. In the first place, that guy not going to know. You don't understand.
Let me pause you. Self-awareness is very important. Because really, why would you be in a relationship with somebody that doesn't love you and you're not going to know?
Yes, that one's joined to.
Do you understand? Now that's the way you talk now. Why would you be in a relationship with somebody that does not love you and you not go know? Because there's always a sign.
There's always a sign.
There are always signs.
Yes, which some of the signs, most time, we tend to neglect it. We go see the sign, but look and say, okay, maybe this person not just the one kind of good me today, we'll go neglect the fact.
Just like, there's this thing I used to see online most of the time, they check one or two things where I think I've come across that scenario differently, where maybe a guy is telling a lady, oh, your husband will enjoy. Maybe somebody he's in a relationship with. I don't know if you've seen something like that.
Yes, I've seen something like that.
When the guy would say, Omo, and then you say, if this lady is making a joke about this thing, it tell me say my husband can enjoy. Bro, this guy does not love you.
The guy does not love you. It's so glaring.
There is always a sign. If you say this babe don't even, throw one or two key, give him.
Yes.
The guy, they read the room, they understand. Say, this is the message I'm trying to pass across.
Yeah.
If you don't, want even maybe try introduce them to one or two people, you see they, they won't dodge it. If you don't drop one or two statements, he's still not reading it. So it takes her to like, okay, you know what? I'm going to have this conversation with you. I'm just going to tell you the truth. Bro, sit down, we'll talk.
We'll talk more, we don't understand ourselves.
I don't feel you. I don't feel you.
I don't feel you. And that thing when she doing is very, very good. You understand why I say it's good?
I agree.
Because on her own side, if she doesn't do it, she's not go happy for that relationship when she do.
Absolutely.
You feel if that relationship now could move to the point when they enter marriage tomorrow, she not go dey happy for that marriage because this person when you deal with, you not love her.
Absolutely.
It's a difference between going through something with someone you love and going through that same thing with somebody you not love.
Yeah.
You not love this person.
Absolutely.
It's way different.
That girl is a good person.
Yeah.
She's a good person. And people don't like good people.
People tend to use good people.
No, in this context,
yes,
no, in this context, it's not even about using good
people. It's not about using. I know definitely. I just said that.
A lot of guys or a lot of women, because this is a man and woman problem right now, right here, because a lot of guys and a lot of women have been in relationships with people that are just with them for their money.
Yes.
And she took her with her mouth, say, the guy, they give him everything.
No downside.
No downside. But she does not love this person. I think what people do now is just vibe, really.
Yeah,
People don't even know what love is. People just vibe, you know. Or we hang out, we get to know each other, we vibe well, we understand each other, we have good times, you know. I have money. He has the guy will say, "Oh, I have money to, take care of her." I mean, why should
they go on vacation and everything?
Why shouldn't she want to be with a guy like me?
Everybody wants to be with me.
Good. And then the girl is like, "Oh, he has money. Waiting that they go find for outside. Waiting be love.
I go love her.
Love rest.
Me love rest. I'm gonna tell you, say with the money when they the love go come. No worry.
Good.
Go with the push and they go. The love go come. Anytime the love come, we go forward with time."
So this girl, to me, she's still old school. She's still one of us. She's still a traditionalist.
Yes.
The old ways. The love is not there. She's self-aware. She's good people. Let us call it what it is. It takes a good person to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
If not a good person, she will just stand there, they chop the money.
They chop the money.
So
they do acting.
It's gonna hurt too. Nobody likes rejection. Nobody.
Yes.
Especially when you know that you're giving it your best, you're putting in the work, and you really like the person. And that's heartbreaking.
That's heartbreak, yes. So let's not negate that part. So as that guy is, definitely the guy has broken his heart, because there's something we need to understand. At a point in time, he asked to get out, or one way or the other, we don't know. There was a kind of understanding at first, till the girl decided that, no, this is the truth.
Now, let me tell you something. Before you go, I'm so sorry I'm cutting you. Do you know that people no longer ask people out like we used to back then when we were younger?
Really?
I tell you now, bro. That time when we were young, you go see a guy who come meet you, say, will you be my girlfriend?
Yes.
Yes, people you go blush, Now, people they just bang.
Making sure that we vibe, we bang, relationship starts.
I don't want to use that word, but right now people just bang. They just you go censor them now.
Yes.
They just fuck. That's what we do
they just do their thing and they just assume, and no wonder
nobody asks people out anymore.
That's where that skit is really coming from. When you don't do everything ahead, they'll tell you, say person go marry you, go enjoy you.
Good.
Because you guys didn't really start officially. You just vibe and
it's not even,
everything.
Yeah, there's that. And then it's not even official. They still official to them.
Yes.
Let me recollect your memory.
Okay.
That time we were younger, right? In the 90s or in the 80s, right? When you like somebody, you take the time to get to know them.
Yes.
Not be like, you take them out on dates. You buy them flowers. Not be like this kind. Well, no, those red roses now, those single strand.
Those single strand.
Yeah,
sometimes they're in a transparent pack.
Yes. That year, when they do Valentine's, they don't buy you that Nasco biscuit. They go buy you Nasco biscuit, buy you
with cards.
With cards.
Yes. That card must pass.
Bro.
Without that card, all your gifts don't get value. Nothing. That
card must.
That card may be the main thing.
You can't buy you a flour, Nasco biscuit, juice, no phones then, so a lot of love letters they pass that time. That time would they use pen and paper, so the effort was there.
Yes.
And then when somebody really likes you could tell there are no distractions. It would be like now you see, you feel like babe now, make babe they babe they chat. She they chat with 4 other guys, or they chat with the man they chat with 4 other people. Do you understand? That time you needed to put in the work. You needed to go to this person. You needed to look them in the eyes, and you needed to engage them in these conversations.
Yeah.
You needed to express yourself physically or literally when you write to them. You needed to put in the work. But now, everybody is so busy. Everybody is so distracted by other people. Nobody has that patience to him. That time they cram love letter.
I saw something online recently, but I was trying to comprehend it. I was like, how people think like this? there was this kind of like note trying to explain this thing you said just now about you get to know each other, you take days, weeks, months to get to know each other before actually letting the person know you adore the person and you want he or she to be yours.
or all that process does
yes,
work
yes,
for
yeah,
you.
all that process. And there was someone in the comment section and she was like, I have a guy who is going through all this now with me, and I'm really bored.
What the? Since that is the standard, what the?
Yes, like I'm really bored. She is trying to let people know that this whole process is so boring right now. So I think I'm trying to get what you said.
Yeah. See, now let me make my point, right?
Yeah.
My point is that time, the difference between then and now is that whole process. During all of that, you can tell this person likes me.
Yes.
Because this person has given me their attention. And you can tell, oh, this person likes me back because this person has reciprocated my own attention.
Yes.
And given me theirs too. So there is a possibility for a relationship. And then when you are sure, and then when you are sure, you now ask, would you be my boyfriend or would you be my girlfriend? So, there's no questioning. There's no guessing. There's no assuming. You get me? The work is done.
The work is done. Yes.
But
the intention and everything.
But these days, if you be say the guy no go through other process, maybe one person hooked him up with the girl, or maybe they met somewhere and they vibe, they exchanged numbers, and then while he was on the phone, I like this girl, they were talking, she was talking to other people. And then he was also maybe talking to other people. But obviously, she doesn't find him as interesting as he finds her.
Yeah.
But you see what that old school way of doing the relationship, going into relationship does for you. That time spent together without a lot of these distractions that we have now gives you an insight on how this person truly feels about you.
Yes.
So you don't get to a point where you don't even know that this person doesn't love you until they have to sit you down and tell you, look, I don't love you. So this whole thing, Seth, these days, people not really they do them the way they're supposed to be. Now, that does not mean that a lot of people do not still do things the right way.
Yes.
Like traditionally, meet a girl, take her out on dinner dates, get to know her, you two get to know the guy, ask the right questions, have the right conversations as people who have prospects in each other for a relationship. Not be vibe.
But nowadays na vibe full everywhere.
Do you understand?
Vibe.
So, bro, like I said, because you said, if you say the guy, no, he's heartbroken.
Yes.
And my question, what brought about all of this is, how would you have spent that amount of time with somebody, or how would you have possibly been in a relationship with somebody as an adult and not know that this person does not love you?
Yes, I understand you. There
must have been signs and you ignored them.
You ignored them.
Or you made up other things in your head, like you always do.
Or some are thinking, if I do this and do that or keep doing this person will fall in love with me.
Yeah.
You understand? Some people tend to want to, I should say, buy your love over that. They're seeing the sign, but they're trying to hope if they do things and try to make everywhere okay, you could just fall for them. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that I don't really encourage that sometimes because it's really
if you start with that,
somehow
it's not going to take you to where you think it will.
Yes.
Love is not material. See, that's a whole other topic.
Yeah.
Right? But love is not material. I'm not saying love is not money. I said material. What I mean by that is you don't need material evidence.
Yes.
Or the presence of material things for somebody to love you or for somebody to prove that they love you. Because if you did need material things, in the absence of that material thing, what do you have?
Nothing.
Good.
A vacuum.
So
that's all.
So love is not material. If you want to know if somebody loves you, look, it's always in the eyes Always look at the eyes. Love is
Yeah,
not
that's why they say
material.
love is in the eyes of the beholder.
That's a different thing. But okay, love is not material. That means you go broke today. Your girl, your guy not send you.
Yes,
You get money
so
tomorrow. That day, you know,
that
if it's not
day,
there. You're having a hard day. Then day, you know, you're having a great day. Then day, you know, something goes absolutely wrong. Then day,
they mount you fully,
something
no
goes-
matter anything they happen, your person and
You
your person
understand? So,
did there.
in the absence or presence of material things,
Yeah.
that is how you measure love. If somebody really loves you. In fact, I used to encourage one of my friends then that when he was broke at that time, I used to tell him this is the right time to find somebody,
Yes.
you know, because nowadays you don't see, you know, you don't know who really wants money or who doesn't. Especially my female friend. Remember my female friend Teresa?
Yeah, yeah, I do.
Same thing with her. You know, at that time too, she was really boxed up and has the worst taste in men. The worst taste. And I kept telling her, look,
Yeah.
now your money, these guys they find no, these guys don't really care about you. And because of her soft-hearted nature, she couldn't say it at the time, but
Yeah, she couldn't comprehend that time. She was just mistaking
until-
everything for
love.
the whole love thing.
So maybe when you have money, don't let your ego, stay in charge. When you have money, there's this thing with people who have money, and you're looking for love. Don't project that. I'm not saying act like you're broke or don't be proud in who you are, your material accomplishments. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is don't put that shouldn't be your best foot forward that you have money. Because if you put that, you find a lot of people reaching out to that. And then you call that love. You later look at that like love, but it's not love.
Yes, when you have money, categorically everybody is your friend. Everybody loves
Beautiful.
you.
Thank you.
Yes, everybody loves you. Even when you do something wrong or so, they tend to applaud you.
So don't put your money should not be your best foot forward if you're looking for sustainable relationships or friendships.
Yeah.
Understand, be self-aware. Work on yourself first. Be self-aware. Grow as a person. Understand who you are. Understand what you want. And then you can find it. That is why this girl is able to say, look, this guy is great. He has everything.
He has everything. There's nothing.
But this is not my man. As simple as that.
As simple as that.
So if it was material, she would have stayed. But love is not material. A lot of young people now, they feel like, oh, money. No. Because one day that money will not be there. Or one day you have much more than, you can eat. And then you look at yourself like, look, I don't love this nigga.
Yes, that's where that happiness I'm talking about comes in. Now you got everything, but you're
not happy.
You're not happy. I don't love this person.
I don't love this person. Do you understand? And then you find yourself cheating. That's how people cheat.
That's how people cheat.
Because you will eventually find the love of your life. And they are not the ones you're married to. Or they are not the ones you're in a relationship with. So what's the point?
At the end of the day, you end up cheating and doing hide and seek for no reason that you would have avoided.
From the get-go.
Yeah.
So guys, let's do this, right? Nobody should, feel so bad if somebody tells you the truth.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Thank them for being honest, and then
and then you move on to the next person. Life continues. You find person who love you. There's always someone out there who adores you and loves you for who you are. You understand? Without money, people see they won't go love you. With money, those they won't go see love you. When you go 50 feet out.
Yeah. So let's normalize.
This, my people. Yeah.
I agree 100%. So let's normalize being honest and on time too. I don't know if she did this on time.
Yeah, she wasn't really specific about it.
I hope she didn't waste the nigga's time for too long. But let's hope.
Let's hope she did it on time and she could save someone's time and move. So.
Alrighty.